It's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us. So
Mayweather versus Terence "Bud" Crawford. That's the matchup shaking the boxing world right now. Why? Because Crawford didn't just beat Canelo Alvarez, he dismantled him in a way nobody saw coming.
Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this 6th round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him.
Now all eyes shift back to Mayweather. Could the long-teased showdown with Crawford actually happen? The real question buzzing, whose legacy survives if these two collide? With Canelo's post-fight confession, Max Kellerman's comeback to commentary, and Mayweather himself chiming in, the debate has exploded. Crawford's victory wasn't just another win. It was a masterclass, a performance already being stacked up against Mayweather's finest nights.
Contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than...
And then came the shocker. Canelo openly admitted, Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather. That's no casual comment. Remember, Canelo himself fought Floyd in 2013, suffering his first career loss at just 23. Fans couldn't believe how Crawford dismantled the same power that once haunted him, using defensive skills so sharp. It echoed peak Mayweather in
that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything, and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head. And then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude is.
But here's the twist. Crawford isn't just defense. He blends precision defense with ruthless offense, leaving Canelo stranded, frustrated, and lost. Many fans felt the scorecards didn't even show the full gap. This wasn't a win. This was a statement, one that instantly reignited the legacy war.
Crawford, that people have to understand. It's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he...
Enter Max Kellerman, one of the sport's most trusted voices. Back at the mic for this fight, Kellerman saluted Mayweather's genius, his unmatched resume, and his iconic defense. But then, he dropped a curveball that turned the whole conversation.
Lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes.
That makes...
Kellerman argued that after moving up from lightweight, Floyd became selective. Yes, the names on his record are legendary, but many critics claim they were older, slower, or already past their prime. Crawford, the total opposite. His resume might not sparkle with big names, but his code has always been the same: fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. That's why, Kellerman said, Crawford's rise feels like Sugar Ray Robinson territory, not just victories, but impact. Every time he steps in the ring, he changes the conversation.
Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank.
Okay.
Also. Like, I feel like Top
Oscar,
Rank...
you can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like, promotionals are hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also...
Kellerman didn't declare Crawford greater than Mayweather, but his words lit a fire. Analysts debated, fans split, And soon even legends and rivals wait.
Somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
After junior lightweight. Junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made that.
Ryan Garcia went straight to social media, blasting Mayweather for cherry-picking opponents and caring more about the zero than the sport. Garcia admitted Floyd mastered the money game, but argued he sacrificed boxing's true competitive spirit along the way.
Bigger, he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long.
Shane Mosley, who knows both fighters' styles, leaned Crawford, calling him the more dangerous package with size, reach, and adaptability in his corner. And just like that, post-fight talk turned into a generational clash. Younger fans crowned Crawford the future. Old-school diehards defended Floyd's flawless 50-0. Then, right on cue, Mayweather stirred the pot. No press conference, no interviews, just a screenshot of a $5,000 bet slip. He had picked Crawford to beat Canelo and cashed out $12,400. Classic Floyd, subtle, calculated, and still watching the throne. But the question remains, was this just Floyd being Floyd, or the first signal that he's ready to step back into the spotlight?
It's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought